This session, as you know, is dedicated to the stuti, that is the praise, the glorification of one particular manifestation of the Supreme Reality, which we know very well as Shiva. In English they say Lord Shiva, and of course in Sanskrit he is known by many names, and today we will discuss some of them also. So let us start with the meditation on Shiva. I will first read the Sanskrit and then the English translation. Shiva Mahima. ते धन्यास्ते महात्मान कृतकृत्यास्त एव हि द्वयक्षरं नाम येषां वै जिह्वाग्रे संस्थितं सदा शिवम् इत्यक्षरं नाम यैरुदीरितमद्य वै ते वै मनुष्यरूपेण रुद्रः स्युः नात्र संशयः. Blessed indeed are those whose tongue is ever adorned with the two-syllable name of Lord Shankara. Such people are truly noble. They alone have fulfilled the purpose of human life. Even today, whoever utters this imperishable name Shiva is without doubt a Rudra walking in human form. So we will see all these names, Rudra, Shiva, all these we will see later. What do they mean? Kinchit dalena santushta. So as most of you know, Shiva is known as the God who is the easiest to please. Ashu Tosha. Tosha means tushti. He gets satisfied very easily. So he doesn't need much paraphernalia. Give him simple things and he is happy. How? Which are the things? Kinchid dalena santushta pushpena api tathaiva cha toyena api cha santushto mahadevo nirantaram patrena pushpena tatha jalena prito bhavatyesha सदा शिवो हि तस्माच्च सर्वै परिपूजनीय शिवो महाभाग्य करो नृणामिह. Mahadeva is easily satisfied. Even a small offering of vilva leaves delights him. A simple offering of flowers or water brings him joy. Lord Shiva is ever the embodiment of auspiciousness for all beings. He becomes fully content with these humble offerings of leaves, flowers and water. Therefore, everyone should worship him. Eko Mahan Jyoti Ajah Paresha Paravaranam Paramo Mahatma Nirantaro Nirguno Nirvikaro Nirabadho Nirvikalpo Niriha Niranjano Nityayukto Nirasho Niradharo Nityamukta Sadaivai. In this world, Shiva bestows supreme good fortune upon human beings. He is one without a second, great beyond measure, the very form of divine light, the unborn Supreme Lord. The great Shiva stands beyond both cause and effect. He is free from all obstacles, without attributes, without change, without limitation, without duality, without desire, untouched by impurity, eternally united, free from craving, unsupported by anything else, and forever liberated. So you will see that these attributes are recited whenever we worship any form of God, because this shows the spirit of Vedanta, that all these are just manifestations, different names of that one reality which has all these attributes. So we will start with chanting from the Vedas themselves. This is from the Krishna Yajur Veda, and as you can see in the sheets, it is called Rudra Prashna. So Rudra is another name of Shiva. In the Vedas, the word Rudra is there often, but later it evolved. The same reality was known by the name of Shiva. So we will discuss all that. That's why you see it is called Rudra Prashna. For some of you it may be new. So I have selected a very small portion. Originally it is bigger. So we can just repeat. Here you will see there are 2 marks on this. On the Sanskrit one, there are 2 marks. One is a line above and one is a line below. So line above means Swara is going up. The line below means Swara is going down. And when there is no line, it is in the middle. So it is called Udatta Anudatta Swaras. By little practice you will understand. So we can kindly repeat after me. I will chant line by line. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namaste Rudramanyava Utota Ishave Namaha. Om Namaste Rudramanyava Utota Ishave Namaha. Namaste Astu Dhanvane Bahubhyam Utate Namaha. Namaste Astu Dhanvane Bahubhyam Utate Namaha. Yata Ishu Shivatama Shivam Babhuvate Dhanuhu. Yata Ishu Shivatama Shivam Babhuvate Dhanuhu. Shiva Sharavya Tavataya no Rudra Mridaya. Shiva Sharavya Tavataya no Rudra Mridaya. Yate Rudra Shiva Tanura Ghora Papakashini. Yate Rudra Shiva Tanura Ghora Papakashini. Tayanas Tanuva Shantamaya Girishanta Vichakashihi. Tayanas Tanuva Shantamaya Girishanta Vichakashi. Yamishum Girishanta Haste Bibharsyastave. Yamishum Girishanta Haste Bibharsyastave. Shivam Giritratam Kurumahi Gangsi Purusham Jagata. Shivam Giritratam Kurumahi Gangsi Purusham. Shive Navachasatva Girishachavadamasi. Shive Navachasatva Girishachavadam. Shambhave Namaha. Shambhave Namaha. Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya. Namaste Astu अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरांतकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकंठाय मृत्युंजयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। So actually this is supposed to be chanted from Namaste without a break. Traditionally it is chanted like this. Namaste astu bhagavan vishveshwaraya mahadevaya trambakaya tripurantakaya trikagnikalaya kalagnirudraya neelakantaya mrityunjayaya सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। So please try. नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरांतकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकंठाय मृत्युंजयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। So please take this. Oh my God, what is happening here? To mute them so that they cannot mute. You distribute this one. This is in Devanagari and this is in English. So we have just recited the Rudra Prashna, so we should know what the word actually Rudra stands for. So as you know by now that in Sanskrit each word is derived from a root from which we get the idea of the meaning of the word. So Rud is the root from which the word Rudra is derived. And Rud means one who eradicates problems from their roots. So Rudra means from the word Rud. The word means Rudra, one who eradicates problems from their roots. And what is the purpose of this Rudra, reciting the Rudra Prashna? It is a prayer like our Divine Mother. We have many forms. So Divine Mother, the form which is Kali is supposed to be the terrible form of the Divine Mother. Here also, Rudra is the terrible form. So when we recite Rudra Prashna, it is a prayer to turn the fearful, destructive form of Rudra into the peaceful Shiva, the benevolent form. So Rudra Prashna, we are seeking protection from fear, suffering and ignorance. And the hymn describes Rudra's presence in nature, animals, people and all this. So the small portion we have recited, we will just see the translation of that small portion.
O Rudra Deva, my salutation to your anger and also to your arrows. My salutation to your bow and to your two hands. O Rudra, by favor of your arrow, bow and quiver, which have shed their anger and turned auspicious, please render us happy. Lord Rudra, you who dwell on Mount Kailash and who confer happiness by that form of yours which is not terrible, which will not injure us, and which is highly auspicious, behold and illuminate us. My Lord, who dwells on Mount Kailash and confers gladness to all, you who fulfills your vow of protecting all who serve you and take refuge in you, that arrow of yours which you hold ready to let fly, withhold it and make it tranquil and auspicious. Lord of Mount Kailash of the Vedas, we pray to attain you by our auspicious words. We ask that for all our days, this entire world will be free from ills and discord, and that we may live in amity and concord. Let my salutations to be that great God who is the Lord of the universe, the great God who has 3 eyes and who destroys Tripura and 3 Asura cities. To that God who is the Sandhya time when the 3 sacred fires are lit, who is Rudra, the fire that consumes the universe, whose throat is blue, who has conquered death, the Lord of all, the ever auspicious one. Salutations to that glorious and great God.
So this hymn we will, the first 4 paragraphs is given to you. We will just chant the first 4 paragraphs. This is the very famous hymn on Shiva known as the Vishwanatha Ashtakam. For those who are not familiar with the tune, what we will do is the first para, I will just do line by line. You can please repeat, and after you can. It's a very easy tune, and this the same tune is repeated for every verse, so you can easily. And then we will all together sing the 4 verses. So just line by line, you can just repeat. Ganga taranga ramaniya jata kalapam. Please sing. Ganga taranga ramaniya jata kalapam. Gauri nirantara vibhu शितवामभागम् गौरी निरन्तर विभूषितवामभागम् नारायण प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारम् नारायण प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारम् वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथम् वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथम्. Okay, so we can sing together. गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीय जटा कलापम् गौरी निरन्तर विभूषितवामभागम् नारायण प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारम् वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथम् वाचामगोचरमनेकगुणस्वरूपम् वागीश विष्णुसुरसेवितपादपीठम् वामेन विग्रहवरेण कलत्रवन्तम् वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथम्. So we will read the translation of these two, then we will carry on.
Adorned with charming waves of Ganga flowing through his matted locks, ever graced on his left side by goddess Gauri, beloved of Narayana, destroyer of the pride of Kama, lord of the city of Varanasi, worship Vishwanatha. Beyond the reach of speech, embodiment of countless virtues, whose foot rest is served by Brahma, Vishnu and the gods, who with his auspicious form stand united with his divine consort, Lord of the city of Varanasi, worship Vishwanatha.
So third stanza we will chant, then we will read the translation, then the fourth. भूताधिपं भुजगभूषणभूषिताङ्गम् व्याघ्राजिनाम्बरधरं जटिलं त्रिनेत्रम् पाशाङ्कुशाभयवर प्रदशूलपाणिम् वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथम्.
Lord of all beings, whose body is adorned with serpents as ornaments, clad in a tiger's skin, with matted hair and 3 eyes, holding noose, goad, and trident, granting fearlessness and boons, Lord of the city of Varanasi, worship Vishwanatha.
शीतांशुशोभितकिरीटविराजमानम् आलेक्षणानलविशोषितपञ्चबाणम् नागाधिपारचितभासुरकर्णपूरम् वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथम्.
radiant with a crown shining like the cool moon, whose fiery glance once reduced the 5 arrows of Kama to ashes, whose ears are adorned with the brilliant jewels offered by the king of serpents, lord of the city of Varanasi, worship Vishwanatha.
So, today we will discuss more about we will stress on the meaning of the words Shiva and Rudra, and of course some general information about Shiva also. So, most of you know Shiva is one of the most important gods amongst the Hindus. They are Trimurti, they are called Shiva, Brahma, and Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. That is the usual. So, we all understand that it is the same reality which is being addressed in this way to show the three functions which are going on in the universe. If the universe is there, it must have been created, and it is there, so it is existing, and whatever is created will be destroyed. So these three aspects are symbolized by the three aspects of the universal, the supreme reality. So Brahma is supposed to be the creator, Vishnu is a good fellow, he preserves everything, but Shiva is what we should be careful of, because he is supposed to destroy everything. Here destruction, destruction does not mean annihilation. Destruction is just being merged in the cause. We have discussed all that before. So Shiva represents goodness, benevolence, and he is also associated with time. He is also known as the Mahakala. And particularly, we have said that it is as the destroyer of all beings. So, destroyer means it is, as we have seen, just a few lines about the creation so that we understand what destruction means. The universe is thought to regenerate in cycles. The whole universe. How many years is the life of the universe? 2160,000,000 years, whatever it may be. So Shiva destroys the universe at the end of each cycle. Means it is the evolution and involution. He takes it back into his own being, and then the new creation starts. So what is the speciality of Shiva? Like Brahma and Vishnu, we will see they are adorned with jewels, they have crowns, all these things. But Shiva is completely different. He has nothing. Matted locks, and his appearance is very, very peculiar. If we are used to that, but those who are not used to that, he is wearing snakes around his neck. And he just, for his clothing, he just has a tiger skin. So what does this mean? This means that Shiva is the great ascetic. He is the form of God which abstains from all sorts of indulgence or pleasure. And traditionally, we see that Shiva is always portrayed with his eyes closed. Means he is supposed to be the one who is always merged in the supreme reality. That supreme state is shown by the form of Shiva. And for the followers of Shiva are called Shaivas. So for them, naturally, Shiva is the most important form of God. They are all worshipping the same God, but they concentrate on that form. And Shiva is also supposed to be the patron of yogis and also the protector of the Vedas. So the Sanskrit word Shiva has various meanings. As you know, Sanskrit is such a rich language. Each word is derived in so many ways. So it has so many meanings: auspicious, propitious, gracious, benign, kind, benevolent, and of course friendly. So here also we go to the root word. The root words of Shiva are supposed to be two. That is why Sanskrit grammar is such a complex thing. The same word you can derive from two roots, so the meaning also will change. So the root word Shiva, one verb from which it can be derived is she. Then it will mean in whom all things lie. The whole universe is in Shiva, means everything is pervaded by Shiva. So this is the root meaning of she, and Va means embodiment of grace. So she plus Va becomes Shiva. And the word Shiva is also used as an adjective in the Rig Veda as an epithet for several Rig Vedic deities like Rudra. So Rudra is a Vedic deity. Rudra, Varuna, Indra, all these are Vedic deities. So in Vedas, Shiva does not stand for a particular deity itself, the word Shiva, but it's supposed to be an adjective of Rudra. So Shiva means auspicious, means Rudra is auspicious. Like that it is used. And the Shiva, or the term Shiva also connotes liberation and final emancipation. So the term evolved from the Vedic Rudra to the noun Shiva in the epics and the Puranas. So Shiva means auspicious. So you can say Shiva Rudra means Rudra is auspicious. There it is just an adjective. But later Shiva itself became the god. Shiva is the auspicious god himself. That is the thing. So then he became the creator, reproducer, dissolver of the universe. So it is interesting to see the meaning of the word Rudra. Rudra from the verb Rud. Rud means to cry, to howl, to roar. So Rudra actually means the howler, the roarer. So Rudra is invoked as the roaring powerful one. In the Vedas it is said Rudram Jalisham. Jalisham means strong, powerful. Rudram Namobhi. So we bow down to that Rudra who is very strong. So Rudra means one who cries out and one whose sound is fearsome. That is the meaning. So like our Mother Kali, it is supposed to be the fierce one, the terrible one. It is one of the most feared deity of the Vedas. And that's why there are prayers like the Rudra Prashna, where it is prayed that, oh Rudra, please calm down. So, Rudram Jushasva Tanuvam Me Shanyo. So this is a prayer to Rudra to turn his fierce form into a gentle one. So in short, Rudra means terrible, fear-inspiring, destructive forces of nature. Like that. And then we will go to the word Shiva, but before that we can have a song. So Baliji has come. Baliji is one of the favorite songs we'll have to sing. This is written by none other than Swami Vivekananda. Most of you know those, but some of you may not know. So again we'll just practice a little, then we will sing the whole song. Very simple tune, so not a very good difficulty. So please repeat line after line. So please repeat first. ताथैया ताथैया नाचे भोला, ताथैया ताथैया नाचे भोला, बम बब बाजेगा, बम बब बाजेगा, डिमी 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 डमरू बाजे, 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 धुलीचे कपाल माल, धुलीचे कपाल माल, ताथैया ताथैया नाचे भोला, ताथैया ताथैया नाचे भोला. So this is a Bengali Bangla song. That's why you will see this A. Baje. Baje means it is nache. So in Bangla, the nache, when you put A, it means he is dancing. Like that. So garaje means it is roaring, like that. गरजे गंगा जटा माजे युगरे अनल त्रिशूल राजे, गरजे गंगा जटा माजे युगरे अनल त्रिशूल राजे, धक 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 मौली बंद, 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 ज्वले शशांक भाल, ज्वले शशांक भाल, ताथैया ताथैया नाचे भोला, ताथैया ताथैया नाचे भोला. So you can see very simple tune. गंगा जटा माझे उगरे असत त्रिशूल राजे धक 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 मौली बंद 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 जले शशांक भाल जले शशांक भाल तातैया तातैया नाचे भोला तातैया तातैया नाचे भोला बम बाजेगा बम बाजेगा तातैया तातैया नाचे भोला तातैया तातैया नाचे भोला. So now we come to Shiva. The word Shiva, as we have seen, one root from which Shiva can be derived is Shi. And if it is derived from that root, it will mean Shiyate Anena, means that in which all beings rest. So all the whole creation is in resting in Shiva. And the various meanings we have seen, auspicious, benevolent, etc. So in Sanskrit there will be Kalyan, Mangal, Shubha, Anukula, Prashanta and Prasanna. So we have seen that Rudra and Shiva became synonymous. So in the dictionary it is also said it is a name of Rudra, one of the names of Rudra. Tasyaiva Sharva Bhava Ugra Ishana Shambhu Shankara Maheshwara Hara Trilochana Neelakantha Triambakadini Namani. So all these are names of Shiva. We know very well. Shambhu. And it also means moksha. Another way of deriving the word Shiva is from the root Sharva. So what does Sharva mean? Sharva means to injure or to kill. So Shiva kills. Kills what? The dark demonic forces. Because once that is killed, everything becomes auspicious. And it is also name of Brahman, Supreme Brahman we know. So Shivam is who Kalyanam Vidyate Asya, means from whom all auspiciousness arises. And also who kills what is Ashubha. So Shyati Ashubham. Shyati means kills. So Shiva is known as the destroyer within the what is called the Trimurti, Shiva, Mahesha, Vishnu and Brahma. So in the Shaivite tradition, Shiva is the Supreme Lord who creates, protects and also transforms the universe. And he has many aspects, benevolent as well as fearsome, both belong to Shiva. So in his benevolent aspect, he is depicted as an omniscient yogi. He lives on the Mount Kailash with his wife Parvati. Parvati was previously Sati, we know. Then in the next birth she became Parvati. So Parvati is the Divine Mother and Shiva is the Supreme Brahman. And Shiva has also two children. You know the names? Ganesha, Kartikeya. And in his fierce aspect, Shiva is known as slaying demons and all these things. And he is also known as the Adi Yogi, the first yogi. Like the Divine Mother is known as the Adya Shakti. So Shiva is the Adi Yogi and Parvati is the Adya Shakti. So he is also the patron god of yoga, meditation and all sorts of arts also. And Shiva is depicted as with the serpent king Vasuki around his neck and with the crescent moon adorning his jata, that is the head, the holy river Ganga flowing from his matted hair, and the third eye on his forehead. So this eye has also many functions. One is that it is the eye of knowledge, but it is also can be transformed into the eye of anger. So it is said that when desire was tormenting Shiva, Kama Devata, he opened his eyes and burnt it to ashes. And we know what is his weapon? The Trishula. And he also handles a Damru. Damru, what will you say in English? I don't know. So we know that it is so rich, this whole the culture, spiritual culture is so rich that each particular form of God has one particular Purana associated with him. So Vishnu has Vishnu Purana, and there it focuses on Shiva, Shiva Purana. So Vishnu will focus on Shiva. So people find it strange. Vishnu Purana, they say Vishnu is the greatest, Shiva is worshipping him. Shiva Purana, they say Shiva is the greatest, Vishnu is worshipping. So who is worshipping who? So this means that you concentrate on any particular form you like. That becomes the supreme for you. But actually, they are all the same reality. So there are two main Puranas associated with Shiva. Shiva Purana and the Linga Purana. And these present the various aspects of Shiva. And many stories, cosmology, pilgrimage associated with him. So the Shiva related Tantra literature was composed between the 8th and 11th centuries. And they are regarded in devotional dualistic Shaivism as Shruti. Shruti means Vedas. So according to them, that is their supreme scripture. And Shaiva Agamas are also there, and these consider the self within each living being and Shiva as two separate realities. So they are dualistic in that sense. And they are the foundational texts for Shaiva Siddhanta. Shaiva Siddhanta means, enumeration of the Shaiva beliefs, etc. So Shaiva Agamas teach that these are one reality and that Shiva is the self, the perfection and truth within each living being. And in Shiva related sub-tradition, there is a huge literature. You see, in every form of God there is a huge literature. You cannot finish one also in our lifetime. So in the sub-traditions there are 10 dualistic Agama texts, 18 Vishishta Dvaita means qualified non-dualism texts, and 64 Advaita texts. So just imagine. You take your pick. That is our tradition. That each God is just one form of the supreme reality. Whatever way you adore him, you will reach that reality. So, we already know the basic tenets of monism and non-dualism, this dualism, etc. So we won't go into all that. We will rather sing a song. This also, I think it should be there in the sheets which are given to you. So this first we will just few stanzas we will sing of this uh, what is called the Shiva Namavalli Ashtakam. So it is called Shiva Namavalli Ashtakam. It is said to be composed by none other than the great Shankaracharya. So the good thing about is that there is nothing to understand because it is just Nama, it is just names of Shiva. And the last line of each verse is the prayer for all our prayers. We pray in this way. It is relevant to all of us. Why? It says, O God Shiva, Sansara Dukkha Gahana, from this terrible misery of the world, Raksha. So please release me, protect me from the terrible misery in this world. So, I don't know if you have done this before, some of you may know. It's a very slow tune, it's a very deep tune. You will see. So you can slowly join. It is a little difficult, of course, but very appealing. So we won't sing too much. I think maybe first 3 stanzas because it's a little slow. He Chandra Chuda Madananta Kashula Pani Sthano Girisha Girijesha Mahesha Shambhu Bhutesha Bhita Bhayasu Dhanamamanatham Sansara Dukkha Gahanan Jagadisha Raksha Sansara Dukkha Gahanan Jagadisha Raksha. He Parvati Hridaya Vallabha Chandramole Bhutadhipa Pramathanatha Girisha Japa. He Vamadeva Bhavarudra Pinaka Sansara Dukkha Gahana Jagadisha Raksha Sansara Dukkha Gahana Jagadisha Raksha. He Leelakantha Vrishabhadvaja Panchavatra Lokesha Shesha Valaya Pramatesha Sharva. He Dhurjate Pashupate Girijapate Ma Sansara Dukkha Gahana Jagadisha Raksha Sansara Dukkha Gahana Jagadisha Raksha. If you want the whole thing, it is there on our channel. You can see that. So this next song will be according to your liking. It's a fast-paced song. I think, it is there. In the English it is there. And Hindi, Sanskrit, you will find it on the second page here. Below Gauranga. So the song is Jaya Shiva Shankar Hara Tripurari. Again, for those who are unfamiliar with this song, just repeat. It's very simple but very nice. This is also actually originally in Bangla. That's why you will see this A. Shire. Shir means head. Shire means on the head. Actually it follows Sanskrit. Sanskrit, the seventh case ending, seventh vibhakti, is also like this. This A is put. So here it is actually following Sanskrit. So just repeat a very simple tune. But it goes a little high, so I'll just reduce the scale. So line by line you just repeat, then you will get the hang of it. Jaya Shiva Shankara Hara Tripurari. Jaya Shiva Shankara Hara Tripurari. Pashi Pashupati Pinakadhari. Pashi Pashupati Pinakadhari. Shire Jata Juta Kanthe Kalakuta. Shire Jata Juta Kanthe Kalakuta. Sadhak Jana Gana Manas Vihari. Sadhak Jana Gana Manas Vihari. Triloka Palak Triloka Nashak. Triloka Palak Triloka Nashak. Para Prabhu Moksha Vidhayak. Para Prabhu Moksha Vidhayak. Karuna Nayane Hero Bhagat Jane. Karuna Nayane Hero Bhagat Jane. Loechi Sharan Charane Tumhare. Loechi Sharan Charane Tumhare. So Loechi means liya hum, I have taken. Your shelter. Sharana, your shelter. Karuna Nayane, look at us with a benign eye. Hero means in Bangla it will be look. And other things are all same as Hindi. Jata Juta Kanthe Kalakuta. Sadhaka Janagana Janagana Manasa Vihari. Triloka Palaka, Triloka Nashaka. Other things are very simple. Now you are ready to sing the whole thing. And we repeat every line when we sing, so it becomes very simple. जुटकण्ठे कालकुटसाधक जनगण मानस विहारी त्रिलोकपालक त्रिलोकनाशक परात्पर प्रभु मोक्ष विधायक त्रिलोकपालक त्रिलोकनाशक परात्पर प्रभु मोक्ष विधायक करुणानयन तेरो भक्त जन करुणा नयन तेरो भक्त जन लोयची शरण चरण तुम्हारे करुणा नयन हेरो भक्त जन लोयची शरण चरण तुम्हारे जय शिव शंकर हर त्रिपुरारी पाशी पशुपति पिनाकधारी क्षीर जटा जुट कंठे कालकुट साधक जनगण मानस विहारी क्षीर जटा जुट कंठे कालकुट साधक जनगण मानस विहारी त्रिलोकपालक त्रिलोकनाशक परात्पर प्रभु मोक्ष विधायक त्रिलोकपालक त्रिलोकनाशक परात्पर प्रभु मोक्ष विधायक करुणा नयन हेरो भक्त जन करुणा नयन हेरो भक्त जन लोयची शरण चरण तुम्हारे जय शिव शंकर हर त्रिपुरारी पाशी पशुपति पिनाकधारी। So now we see just a few words on the relation between this Rudra and Shiva. So in the Yajurveda, two contrary set of attributes for both the terrifying Rudra and the benign or auspicious Shiva words can be found. So some scholars say that this means all the basic elements which created the complex Rudra Shiva sect of later ages are to be found there in the Vedas. That is the germ. From there slowly it evolves. And in the Mahabharata, Shiva is depicted as the standard of invincibility, might, terror, as well as a figure of honor, delight and brilliance. So both are there. The duality of Shiva's fearful and auspicious attributes appear in contrasted names. We know the names. First is Rudra, Shiva's fearsome aspect, and then Shiva. So, in the course of time, what happened? Ubhayorapi namno parasparam sankirtanam. Kalantaram jata. Kalantara in the course of time. So, Ubhayo means of both of them, parasparam sankirtanam. There was a merging. Gradually, both led to the same meaning. So, atra Shiva shabdasya brahmani param Brahmatvena api prayoga drishyate. Here the word Shiva is also seen to be used with reference to Brahman in the essence of the Supreme Brahman, the Supreme Reality. And many other names are also there. Hara is an important name of Shiva. And it has three meanings. One who captivates, one who consolidates, and one who destroys. So Hara is from the root Ri. Ri means to take, to remove. So why? Harati Jagat Sarga Adau Sanghare Cha iti Rudrasya Nama. So Hara also is the name of Rudra. Why? The meaning is to remove, to take. So what does he do? He removes, means withdraws the world at the time of dissolution. That is why he is Rudra. And Hara also means, there are many meanings of Hara. Harati Dukkhani. He takes away Dukkha. Iti Shivasya Nama. So Shiva also takes away sorrow, Hara also takes away sorrow. That's why Hara became name of Shiva. And Harati Papani Dukkhani iti Hara. It also removes the sins and the suffering. So he is Hara. There are various meanings of Hara. I made a short video and I had put it on Facebook. So there are 5 or 6 other meanings of Hara. It is such a rich language, unbelievable they have made. And another of Shiva's fearful forms is Kala, Mahakala, which ultimately destroys everything. Nothing is left at the end. So he is also the supreme lord of time. Then another name of Shiva we know, Bhairava, terrible, frightful. But in contrast to Bhairava is the term Shankara, beneficent, conferring happiness, benign form. And of course, there is also the name Shambhu. Shambhu, Bhu. Bhu means to burn, shine. So Shambhu means who is self-shining. Sham dhatu, bhu pratyayena. So the dhatu, the root is sham and the suffix is bhu. So sham means peace, auspiciousness. So from whom, bhu means to arise. So from, see the meaning, from whom all auspiciousness arise. Shambhu. So he is what? He is one who is Kalyanakara, Mangalakrit, Shubhada. He gives auspiciousness, he gives good fortune. That is the meaning. So all these are his names: Shambhu, Shankara, Shiva, Harva, Hara, Ishana, etc. etc. So we say Shambhave Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, all same meaning. And of course, all these names stand actually for the Supreme Reality. So, Shambhu Shabda Brahmani Api Prayujyate. In regard to Supreme Brahman, also Shambhu Shabda is used. Shambhu Brahma, like that. So, this much about the names. And just in conclusion, most of you know Shivaratri. So, the great night of Shiva is the great festival celebrated practically throughout India. I don't think any province is left out. Celebrated annually in honor of the deity Shiva. This is the time, as you know. So according to the Hindu calendar, the festival is observed on the 14th day. So we say Shiva Chaturdashi. 8th day Krishna's birthday. So we say Janma Ashtami. Like that. The festival commemorates the wedding of Shiva and Parvati and the occasion on which Shiva performs his divine dance called the Tandava Nritya. So of course it is one of the most notable festivals in Hinduism, and it marks a remembrance of overcoming darkness and ignorance in this life and in this world. It is observed by remembering Shiva, chanting prayers, fasting, meditating on virtues such as honesty, non-injury, etc. And most of the places it is the Shiva worship is done at night. So all the temples of Shiva on this day at night, full of people, all over India you will see. So we'll conclude by another very nice song that is also there in the sheet given to you, I think. No, I don't think that is in that sheet also. You see if you can find, I think just below the hymn we have sung, the Nache Chandra Chuda, just below that there is Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam. And in the English you will find, I have given it. Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam. So it is there in the same sheet. Okay. This is also a very nice tune, very fast paced. So very simple tune. I'll just you can just repeat if you want. One para if you repeat then it will be sufficient. It's all the same. So very easy. Just two lines if you do, it will be simple. Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam. Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam. Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam. Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam. Gangadhara Chandra Chuda Shiva Gangadhara Chandra Chuda Jagan Mangala Vishwanida Jagan Mangala Vishwanida Shiva Shiva. So each line is one paragraph. So Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam, you are my refuge. Bhavatu Sada, let always, what? Tava Smaranam, let me always remember you. And again, these are all names. Gangadhara, Chandrachuda, Jaganmangala, Vishwanida, Kailasa, Chalavasa, means one who lives on Kailasha, Bhasmo, Dulita, Deha, all these are more or less names. And last paragraph is a little different. Ananda Natana Vilola means I think maybe he dances joyfully, something like that. Hmm. Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Swaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Swaranam Gangadhara Chandra Choda Shiva Gangadhara Chandra Choda Jagan Mangala Vishwanira Jagan Mangala Vishwanira Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Swaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Swaranam Kailasa Chalvasa Shiva Kailasa Chalvasa Shiva Karapura Hara Darhasa Shiva Karapura Hara Darhasa Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Bhasmodhulita Deha Shambho Bhasmodhulita Deha Shambho Parama Purusha Vrishavaha Shambho Parama Purusha Vrishavaha Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Panchanana Panibhusha Shiva Panchanana Panibhusha Shiva Parama Purusha Munivesha Shiva Parama Purusha Munivesha Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Ananda Natana Vilola Sachidananda Natana Vilola Sachidananda Vigalita Khela Sachidananda Vigalita Khela Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Navavyakaran Swabhava Shiva Navavyakaran Swabhava Shiva Narayana Tirtha Deva Shiva Narayana Tirtha Deva Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam Shiva Shiva Bhava Bhava Sharanam Mama Bhavatu Sada Tava Smaranam